that you have in that tote. So that's also going to be coming up brand new.
There's a little secret about that bag, so stay tuned. You have to watch.
Yes, you always do these little hidden elements like these earrings that we're going to talk about right this very second, where you can wear them as little studs or you can go ahead and show them off. This has been your most popular fall earring. Am I right in saying that?
Yes, this is. So we're about to actually go into Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week, and fashion editors, bloggers come to me because, again, they want something that can transition from 9 to 9 p.m. And this earring goes from day to night. You have that beautiful modern geometric hoop, and then you have a strand here.
Oh, it's so pretty. There's a sexiness. There's a, you know, a real custom feel to this. Like you went to Italy and sat down with like the #1 top earring designer there, and they created this piece just for you. That's what I think of immediately.
It's a classic piece, taking that beautiful hoop. This is a great earring to wear to a cocktail affair. If you have a black tie affair this fall, to a wedding, we're going into wedding season this fall. And it's beautiful with a cozy sweater that's already in your closet. Imagine walking into a room and that fall, even pumpkin picking this fall.
Right, have fun with these. And they're super lightweight. They're incredibly limited. That's the only reason we're offering this, because this is another that top earring that over half the quantity was pre-selected on hsn.com. So I have about 100 pair now remaining in the gold or in the white gold look. They're $38. And with 4 flex pays, $9.50 to get those home. If you want the white, the silver tone, that's going to be your first to end up selling out at this point. And if you look up all the way to the top of the stud here, I love that you do these unique stones. And this is almost like that. Is it like a howlite that you chose here?
It's a black agate that I've added.
The agate, beautiful. But there's a little bit of gray running through it too.
It does. It has that beautiful white. I'm actually going to show you. There's 2 ways you can wear this earring, Lynn. You can also wear it as a hoop. I'm going to put it on for you.
Yeah, and you can do it, it's multi. So that's the fun thing.
So you can see, it's a multi-earring. So it adds that fun pop to your wardrobe here. And then if you want a little something sexier with movement, go with the beautiful dangle. And you can see the movement in the hoop. So it's not a stiff hoop, and it's very lightweight.
It is, and it's not going to pull the ear down. I'm wearing them in the gold too. In fact, the necklace that I am wearing, this is what I'm calling the magic necklace. It's going to be coming up in just a few moments. It's one of those necklaces that you're going to be able to wear very similar to these earrings in multi-different looks. So you can even do the stud by itself if you wanted to, wear it as the hoop, or wear it with the elongated look that we're showing you to get that real dramatic fun look. It's all about the earring. And you want something that is powerful, you want something that makes a statement, but you want something that's comfortable, that you can be, you know, on the phone all day and never ever, you know, think about the fact that you're wearing something that is as dramatic as this, as an earring.
We call it 9 to 5 chic in my office.
Yes, I love that.
So there's 28 girls, so we're always trying on different pieces, seeing how the fit is, and I want to bring you the best of the best with my handbags and jewelry.
Well, the stud, just to give everybody an idea, with the hoop, the drop is going to be 4 1/4 inches in the length. So to get that type of length and have something so lightweight at under $40 with this custom designer look to it, you really can't go wrong, especially